Welcome to the Cole and Dre podcast. I'm Cole.
And this is Dre Voss. We back in the building.
Hey, we got a special guest with us tonight. We're going to talk a little financial strategy, a little financial talk. Talk about how to find your way on some bread.
We talking money tonight,
talking
man.
Money, baby. We got my man Leonard Wilson in the building. What's up, Leonard?
Man, how you doing, sir? First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you guys know it's just definitely a pleasure to be amongst greatness.
Welcome.
Greatness.
Welcome.
In the middle of greatness
hey, man,
right now.
I feel good. That man say great. No. I was feeling good, y'all. Listen, so then Dre started talking about my suit jacket, said it had shoulder pads in it. And
I didn't get the memo though, so I'm a little, you know what I'm saying?
Wasn't the memo. My wife told me I cannot come in here and talk about $1 million deals in a hoodie every day. It's just I need to be a little bit more professional. So she dressed me today, you know.
Well, I can tell.
She normally do a good job.
I can tell.
You know, but,
I mean, she picked some right colors. You know what I'm saying? It just, I'm looking at my boy Leonard's shoulders, looking at your shoulders. I'm like, okay.
I gained 50 pounds.
If your wife is making you change your wardrobe, go get a suit.
Yeah. I got a few suits. The ones I had was 50 pounds ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
go
they
get a
don't
suit.
Fit.
I'm sure.
So I need to get back into those so I can be real nice and fly all over again. Hey man, welcome to the show, man.
Man, thank you so much. Thank you.
We're gonna start off. We were having an interesting conversation off air. We talked about we were talking about the BRICS. We talked about Fed now. We talked about different investment opportunities that are available out there. I think this is a scary time because I think, me personally, I don't think in our lifetime we haven't seen the world without the dollar being the world's currency, first of all. So, I don't know how that's going to work. I don't think a lot of people understand
the magnitude of the situation.
Yeah, the magnitude of it, one, but I also think a lot of people just take it for granted that, we're able to make these low interest rate loans in the United States based on all of these countries parking their reserves in our treasuries and parking their reserves with our central bank, which makes a huge difference. Which allows the banks here to loan that money out at anywhere from 8 to 20 times leverage. So that makes a big difference. But before we get into all of that, some of the things we was talking about, man. We got my man Leonard. You just came back from Brazil, right?
Yes, absolutely.
What were you doing over in Brazil, man? Talk to us a little bit about
I had a chance to visit with some heavy hitters over there. Basically, I joined a platform where it's enabled to help brothers and sisters out. I want to go meet them eye to eye and get an understanding that, hey, if I'm going to put my name and attach my name to this opportunity, I want to make sure it is what it is. So I had to go visit them, and meet them and, sit down at the round table, break bread with them, and kind of feel their vibe and their energy and what they're about. And what I saw and what I already knew, this is definitely life-changing.
Okay. Let's, because I know you, Dre just meeting you. But let's back up and go into a little bit of your background when it comes to. I mean, I know you've been in several network marketing opportunities and things of that nature. What makes this particular one different? But before I asked, I asked two questions and then I led you to another. So give us a little bit of background on you.
Well,
so give our audience.
I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska, and I got a University of Texas Arlington basketball scholarship. And at the UTA, I got a degree in broadcast news and management. I kept pursuing basketball, stayed in Dallas for a little while, got engaged. At the time, I was engaged to a prominent young sister out of Houston, Texas. Actually, she's the city council of Houston right now. So we was engaged at the time. And I realized at that point that I was, basically I looked myself in the mirror and said I was lazy and I didn't really want to work a 9 to 5. Even though I had a degree in broadcast news and management, I had to figure out a way how to get this lady a ring because she's very successful. So I went ahead and ventured off this wonderful industry called network marketing. And through this company called Prepaid Legal, everybody that you see now since '96, I trained. David Amentiers made $1.6 million a month. Sergio, $3 million a month. Omar, $4 million a month. So all these people I trained because of the platform of network marketing that I did back in 1996, and that what drove me in this industry.
Okay. I think network marketing gets a bad name from a lot of people that are lazy.
Well, I don't think a lot of people understand it.
Well,
And
I think-
I'm people. I don't understand it. Like, I get it, but I don't understand it.
So I'm gonna let him break it down to you.
Yeah,
But
please
what
do.
I
This-
think
this
what
is- I need to
happens
take
with a
my
lot
notes.
of I think what happens a lot of times with network marketing is it's kind of like the casino to me. When you walk into a casino, and I've done it. You know, I'm a weird person. I've counted 600 people in a casino. I actually walked in the MGM, walked through slot machines, and counted 600 people. That's how when I got to 600, I stopped. And I had this paper in my hand. You know,
It sounds like you stalking, bro. You just sitting there motherfucking and counted 600 people.
Yeah.
How long did it take?
it took me about an hour and a half.
So you walked around the casino for an hour and a half counting people.
Yeah, I had a clipboard. You know why I counted? Because I wanted to do my own homework.
Mhm.
And I wanted to know how many people were actually winning. And I had 12 winners. 12.
How did you know they was winning? You asked them?
No, I was doing the slot machines.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do the tables. I did the
Okay.
slots. But I counted 12.
Okay.
But the key was it was one at least on every aisle that was winning. So let's just say 588 people were looking at those 12 people saying, I'm going to beat them. And that's how I equate network marketing. Because everybody's looking to get lucky based on those lucky winners.
Yeah, that didn't sound like a
Versus-
good ratio. 12 out of 600?
No, seriously. I mean, I'm sure it's more than that.
What you got for us? 'Cause that didn't help me.
No. But listen, this is what I'm, because you got to.
How do I get to the 12?
So hold on. This is the difference, though. I think what happens in network marketing is they present those 12 and don't present the other 588 people that lost. Not saying that it's a bad business, because I don't believe it's a bad business model at all. I think it's a great business model. As a matter of fact, I like the business model better than anything else. But one of the differences, the reason I'm saying it that way is, if I'm presenting nothing but the winners and not the losers, then when the people aren't winning, they feel like they've been duped. But the reality of it is, you're going to get into it what you put into it. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. And most people aren't willing to do what the winners do. And I think one of the things that, because I've been to several different network marketing opportunities, I listen to the meetings and they say, well, 2 hours a day. Well, okay. But the reality of it is your ass is working 12 hours a day. But you're trying to tell them too. So if you ain't willing to match that energy, this ain't for you. But anyway, my brother's something.
Was he saying, was that true?
Well, that's a different lane. He's on another lane. Let's talk about this lane. Let's talk about another lane, because people tell you, because the game is being sold but not told.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times when you look at network marketing, everything is network marketing. NBA, that's network marketing. How is it network marketing? The meeting is the presentation of what? They hosting the game at the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the Coliseum. That's the meeting place, right? Then people come by, people telling them about the meeting, they come to the meeting, and then they advertise, everybody come and see the product, and then everybody buy the jerseys and all that. And next thing you know, you miss it because why? You think that that's not network marketing. Church is network marketing. Everything is network marketing. But we look at it differently because we've been bamboozled to think and shown how money works, and that's not how money works. Money works like whatever you help a lot of people get, in return, you get a percentage-wise in return. That's what network marketing is really all about. People, like your job is network marketing. Everybody working with the human resource department, then you got managers, directors, and then you got CEOs. CEOs never there, but yet everybody's down low working. That's network marketing.
Right. He's here. Hold on. He's here.
Yeah.
What happened? You lost me? Okay. Yeah, he here. And then you got stack. So I get it. And I think Leonard was a little offended about me saying, listen, man.
I would have been offended too, the way you explained that shit.
No. But I got to be real
Disrespectful.
when I explain things, because, okay, great example. You and Slim cool, right?
Yeah.
That's one of your best friends.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people will look at Slim and say, I rap better. I'm this, I'm that. But do you have his dedication? Do you have his work ethic? Do you have the team he has? There's a lot of things that go with Slim that a lot of other people may be better, but you don't have the whole package. So I think the biggest difference is what Leonard is saying is depending on the organization that you attach yourself to. If you have the right organization with the right leaders, you know, you can make you some money.
Leonard, is that true?
That's true. I
Okay.
mean, like right now, this is my first time meeting you.
Right.
I met Slim back, I think, at a Posey party in '98. But the brother was so cool and so kind and showed so much love, you know what I'm saying? And you affiliated with that, that's love to you too. You see what I'm saying? Because your affiliation with, you know, Boss Hog and all that. You see what I'm saying? So it's just love there, you know. That's why I say I'm in the middle of greatness, because I know where you come from and your lineage and people you're around and where he come from, and I'm in the middle. You see what I'm saying? That's why when I opened up, it was love. Yeah,
Word.
definitely some network, you know.
Right. But I'm still skeptical though, because I still want to know how we get to this. What, $4 million a month? How do we get there? That's what I want to know.
Well, let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I want. Let's get to that part. Don't y'all want to know? Because I want to know.
Okay, so let's talk about it. Well, just like money compound, people compound too.
Okay.
So the biggest thing to understand that, and this, when I first got involved in network marketing, it was just nationwide that we could market, and then it was belly to belly, you know. So you had to go out, meet people, and then invite them out to the meeting, and then follow up, you know, call them, and then invite their friends, family, get in front of their, in their back offices and stuff like that, and talk to them about this opportunity. And next thing you know, is just start compounding, and every time it compound, you get a percentage of anything that everybody does. Anything that everybody does, even though you don't know them, you get a percentage, okay? Now, it's up to you and that company what you're receiving, but a lot of, you know, these companies are raping a lot of us. And that's why I got out of network marketing for a minute, because it wasn't a win-win for everybody. And that's why I love this opportunity.
This sound like the dope
right
game, Lenny. I don't know, bro. This sound like the dope game.
The legal dope game.
I hear that. Like,
it's
you
a
know
legal
what I'm saying?
dope game.
Because you eating off everybody play. You start right here with this mug, you cut it.
It's a legal dope
Every
game.
job is eating off. Every CEO is eating off everybody's efforts.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm getting it, like, you know what I'm saying? So we got some, you know, they tune into us, so we got to make it common for the people.
Absolutely. And this reason why I love this opportunity right now, reason why I'm so happy and excited to be here right now, because I just entered back into the game. And my name rings bells out here in these streets. I train
Work, Leonard.
everybody around the world on this opportunity called network marketing. And right now, I have a product right now where it's a win-win, where you don't have to do nothing, just get involved and cut and paste. If you don't want to do anything, you still going to see 30% amount on your money per month. 30%. Like right now, you put your money in the bank, you only get 1.5% a year.
I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't know if you even getting that.
You ain't even probably getting that.
So let me tell this real quickly, because Leonard told me about this a couple of months ago. So I had to. He's coming in now, and I had to see. Okay, well, I put a small amount of money in. Let me just see. So finally, that money is double, and that's been in 2 months. Now the difference between that time frame, it's been a little bit over 2 months. Yeah, because it was January 22nd.
But you didn't pull your money out.
Right, I didn't pull any money out. So within that time frame, the money's double. I'm actually pulling it out now. But I think one of the differences that made me skeptical where I didn't go in so heavy is because I was in Hyperverse. And the difference in Hyperverse, because a lot of you guys are probably going to equate some form of network marketing to Hyperverse, you couldn't pull your money out every day on that. On this one, you can pull your money out every day. That's a big difference when you can touch your money. I can't tell this story. But yeah, I mean, because there are platforms that will show you on paper all of this money, but you never touch it. And I think that's what happened to me in Hyperverse. So go ahead, speak on that, Leonard.
So Dre, let me tell you what happens, Dre, with me. I'm in slight retirement. I'm just visiting, traveling the world. Colombia, I travel the world. That's my meditation. Traveling the world, seeing it, you know. But I realized I got to get back to these brothers and sisters, because they need to be educated. We got to bring them up, because if we don't do it, nobody else will.
Big facts.
So I get a phone call. One of my partners say, "Man, I got some brothers out of Mexico City. They keep mentioning your name, and you know, they said you trained them back in the day." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm listening. I'm just, you know, I'm getting back from. I just came in from Colombia. I'm listening to what he's saying." He said, "Man, you know, it's a cat by the name of Sergio." Sergio. He said, "Yeah, man." He said, He said, "You used to stand back in you know, when you used to train them back in the back, and you used to train all of us, and, you know, prepaid." And I was like, okay, all right, so, okay, I'm trying to see where he's going with it. We know now Sergio's making like $1.6 million a month. Sergio's making $1.6 million a month. Sergio, the Hispanic cat that sit way in the back, play games all the time, making $1.6 million a month. Leonard, go and get the Home from Business magazine, and you can see the ratings in there. Matter of fact, that company generated 75 millionaires, and it was 16 people viewed in this magazine. So I went and got the magazine, and I see he's number 4. He was making $1.6 million a month, and Omar was making $3 million a month in Home from Business magazine. So what took place is that I met 3 billionaires last year. 2 of them was younger than me, and they was in the digital money. What a great time to be at USA Successfulville, because so much money getting ready to change hands. Digital money. The new money is the digital money is getting ready to come out. Whenever you see the IRS hire 85,000 agents, 85,000 agents, that lets you know it's going to be a lot of money getting ready to change hands. But a lot of you are going to miss it because why? You're not in digital money. You got to understand a great transfer of wealth getting ready to happen. It's right in front of your eyes. It's being sold, but not being told. And here it is today where we have a platform you can use that you can go ahead and start getting into the game, start understand how crypto works. Because it's crypto in, crypto out. If we're going to educate you on how crypto works, how you use it. Okay, people say they're not making money. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, yeah, I invested $1,000. I lost $400. Okay, I took $600, put in crypto. I made $68,000 off of that. We're talking about during COVID. These gentlemen did that, what I'm telling you, during COVID. This is documented. This ain't nothing to be talked about. A company called Cifra, okay? They did this. So one of the billionaires I'm talking about, his name is Johnny, okay? He's over the company called Cifra. They went ahead and got into it. I don't know what happened, but anyway, long story short, they dismantled the company. One went to Central, one went to Cifra, no more, right? But another company out of Panama went ahead and did Cifra 2.2 called Gemini Global, okay? Where instead of putting $300 in, you could just put $50 in. $50 in this platform, and you're gonna get fixed 1.5% a day. That's 30% a month. Where can you go to get 30% a month amount on your money per month, whether you leave the house or not?
How are we getting this 1.5 every day?
Because what they're doing right now, what took place with Gemini Global, there was not an affiliate program. They was going to come out with Gemini Coin, okay? But after go ahead and do the research on how they can make their coin a lot more successful, when they do launch, they needed some type of, shall we say, community behind them, okay? So to build up that community, they say, okay, let's add a affiliate program attached to this. So they attached the affiliate program to Gemini, which Gemini Global is basically 80 traders that use AI, okay? AI, artificial intelligence, that's what they're doing. They're using that to trade your money. Just like the banks, but they call it bank instruments for the banking world. This world we're talking about is 80 traders using AI, and they're taking your money, not just your money, but a pool of money, and they're investing it for you, and they're giving you a fixed rate, 1.5% per day, 5 days a week, 4 weeks out of the month. So you're getting 30% amount money on your money per month.
Okay, hold on. So now, I see Dre, you looking like this, right? Because this is the one thing I say about trading. You can say this is AI, somebody else is using another AI. There's always somebody on the opposite side of the trade. So, we ain't going to be too soft on you. So
let's go.
At the end of the day, there's always somebody on you got two sides of each trade.
Because you betting the trade hit, you betting one to lose.
Yeah, so
and that's what's so lovely about this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. If you understand about trading, you're going to win and go up, they're going to win and go down.
So they hedging against each other to make sure they win. That's what you just told me.
Absolutely.
That's what I just got out of there.
Absolutely.
So you basically saying they hedging you got 80 people damn near hedging against each other to make sure they win. That's kind of what I got. I don't know what y'all got. That's kind of what I just got out of there. What you get out of there, Line?
Same thing.
That's what you got, Pete? Yeah, okay. So,
absolutely. And then on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, understand this too. That's what I love about this opportunity. Not only you pull your money out Monday through Friday, but everything's transparent, meaning it's on the blockchain. So when you get involved, this is your money being invested. In your back office, you're going to see the trade that they make per day. Transparent. That's just on the crypto market, okay? They're not showing you the Forex market. So they're making a boatload of money, ladies and gentlemen, boatload of money.
I know you happy about it because you didn't start making some money. You know what I mean? One thing about it, Hey man, one thing about it, Dre, whenever you start making some money on something, you get your testimony get a little stronger, you know.
So how do we get involved in it? Say I got, I don't know, say I got $200 to invest.
Yeah, $200. What?
$200. What do I do with my $200?
$200, we get you a wallet, and then we go ahead and buy $200 worth of crypto, and USDT, and Solana, and go ahead and get you in the game.
So what if I had a little nut want to get $200 too? How we do that?
You go ahead and
that's how I start my network.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's say nut. Well, no, because there's a difference. Let's just use a bigger number. Let's say you just start with 10 grand.
Okay.
All right. Because there's a trick. I need you to explain the entire opportunity. Because let's say he started with $200 before the 20 grand, and then I come in with 20,000. He's not going to be able to get paid that override because he only started with $200. Tell the whole truth. Break the shit down, man. Don't leave nothing out, man.
No,
Break it down.
let's just go for true story. This is a true
Let's
story.
hear it.
This is
Let's
something
hear
that
it.
happened to me.
Tell the man the
We
whole
want
story.
people to be involved. It's like I said, our podcast is information. We want to give everybody information. Let them make their own decisions. We want to see everybody with 6 figures a month.
And ladies and gentlemen, understand that anything I tell you is facts. I pull my phone out, I show these gentlemen everything's facts. What I'm getting ready to tell you. I'm in Guatemala, and we take a helicopter ride. Come back from the helicopter ride. I'm on cloud 9 because I'm thinking the helicopter ride gonna be 5 minutes. It was 45 minutes. I landed. I made $22,000 when I landed. I made $22,000 that day. $22,000 that day. I landed, and I asked my baby. I was like, "Damn, baby, is that number right?" She said, "Yeah, baby, that's the number right." Somebody dropped $170,000 in. $170,000 in. Just because I wasn't binary qualified, what Adrian's talking about, I missed $8,000. Because why? On that left side of my leg, what took place was that I didn't have my son structured where he was able to accept $10,000 that day. You see what I'm saying? Because his package was only $1,000. So most I could have made that day was $2,000, right? But I should have made another $8,000 on that package because why? If I would have had a $5,000 package, the most I could make is $10,000 a day. So I missed out on $8,000 that day off of what Adrian was just talking about because my package wasn't there. Because the most you can make is a day, that's how much you're going to make that day. So basically what Adrian was saying is that if I had a $5,000 package, right, and that money go through, most I can make is $10,000. If I'm supposed to make $8,000, I gotta have at least $10,000 I can make that day. I only can make was $5,000 that day.
So you can basically make double whatever you put in.
Correct.
That's what you can make
Correct.
on a daily basis.
Correct.
So if you build an extremely incredible downline in a short period of time, and somebody comes in and puts in $200,000, and you only had a $5,000 package, that you would not receive that 10%. What would 10% be? $20,000. You wouldn't receive that $20,000. Where would that money go?
That money go to your upline.
Yeah, so that money will go to me. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, will I still double my money that I got in? I still my $5,000, right?
Yeah, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm cool with that. I can live with that.
Yeah, because you get paid different ways. You get paid ROI. Okay, that's the money that you put in that you're gonna see daily, 1.5%. You get paid off of 10% of bonus money. Okay, so anybody you bring to the table, you get 10% of whatever they bring to the table, and then in the binary, you get 10% off your lesser leg. Okay. So if somebody dropped, that's what's so awesome about network marketing is that you could be somewhere traveling, somebody dropped 200,000, you made 20,000 that day. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't never know what's going to happen. That's like Adrian. Adrian been sitting there looking at the money, but he wasn't really looking at the money. He just got involved and just did it because of me because we go back 20 years. So he just did it, and then next thing you know, he looked at it a month later, and he see the money's being made. All of a sudden, he said, man, let's throw $20,000 in. Let's throw $100,000 in. But you don't know what he's doing, but he did it. But since you didn't know, you're not aware, you're not set up properly, but that money's still going to go in and trickle down to whoever, is available to receive.
Dre, what's your question?
I'm just scratching my head right now.
You scratch your head? What do you think, Dre? Do you believe this?
I believe a little bit, but I'm still skeptical, you know me.
What's your skepticism? That's
I'm just saying because, like you just said, like I don't get part of that money. Why don't I get part of that money? Because my investment was small, but if my network bigger than my investment, why should I be entitled to some of that money?
No, you're gonna get the money up to your maximum of potential of that day, how much you're supposed to make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the main thing is that
So if I'm a little fish and I know a bunch of big fish, that doesn't benefit me.
no, it definitely benefits you. It
Okay.
definitely benefits you. But the main thing you gotta just keep, reading up on your packages.
So I got to keep reading up on my package. So when I start with 200, I make 4. I got to keep going up like
Keep
that.
going like the dope
Okay.
game.
I got
But
that.
it's-
I get you. We
it's-
on
it's-
something.
You get the dope game,
Yeah.
bro?
We on something. I got that
The
part.
real
I
dope
mastered
game,
that
ladies and gentlemen. This is the real dope
Get
game.
the dope game.
I mastered that one.
This right here is no joke because, like I said, this thing is you start off as one, but then you become a hedge fund basically, because you can receiving a percentage off anything that's in your arena, in your pool, in your network.
Okay.
And since I am over USA,
So
everybody.
you over the
So
entire
you'll be
USA?
controlling the hedge fund.
I'm over entire United States, right? Matter of fact, Colombia too, because everybody in Colombia up under me. So everybody's under us.
You kind of look foreign. I never thought about it. You straight black. What are you, man?
I'm straight black.
Okay, yeah,
Straight
you kind of
black.
got a foreign
Yeah,
look to you
straight
now that
black.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Nigga from Nebraska, man.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on
from
now.
Nebraska,
You're
man.
Nebraska.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't really meet anybody from Nebraska. True story. Until I really went to the feds.
Well,
I was serving a dude out of Nebraska for a while through somebody else. Wait, baby.
the only thing I know about Nebraska is belly and the Cornhuskers. Like,
Yeah.
that's about right.
Yeah.
That's about right. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You don't like that shit, huh?
Nah, everybody. That's all everybody talk about belly. Belly.
Drop a dime on it.
Hey, they think brothers like that.
You know what I'm saying? What else they got, bro? They got the railroad up there too. They got the railroad up there.
Yeah,
They
they got the
bitch up
railroad.
there.
Yeah. But you'd be surprised who's from Omaha, man. Gabrielle Ewing's from Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
Chauncey Billups from Omaha, Nebraska. That's about it. Malcolm
Okay.
X from Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay, I thought he was from Michigan, but okay.
No, he's from Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Thought he was from
Yeah.
Michigan.
He right from Omaha, Nebraska.
So what's your next steps, man? What you got going on, man? What else you got?
Basically, what I want to do is really, Dre, is I know that I got a gift. I got to give back to our brothers and sisters. I know that when I was looking for an opportunity, some older cats reached back and helped me. So I want to reach back and help anybody from 18 to 30 that's looking for an opportunity, don't know what they need to do, or just need some swag or whatever they need. I want to help them. That's why my new name is going to be Lynn Lifestyle Empowerment Now, where I'm going to show brothers and sisters the whole game.
Boy, get that money and change his name. Hold up, y'all.
Lynn, lifestyle,
Hold up,
empowerment
y'all.
now.
Hold up, y'all. I'm not mad at it.
Absolutely.
That's black excellence right there. I'm not mad
Yeah,
at it.
man,
at all.
I'm following y'all lead, man. I
I'm
mean,
not mad at all.
you Drake, man, you brothers, man. I'll be watching you brothers, man, from afar, man, and that's what I love, man. That's what gravitates me to y'all, man. Because,
I appreciate
and
that.
I'm not saying that just because I'm on the podcast. I'm just saying that's real talk. This is real talk. These some
question.
good brothers right
Man,
here.
you got to root for your people,
No.
man. I'm always everybody's biggest cheerleader, man, because I love to see people win no matter what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
me
so
too.
I love to see people win.
Absolutely.
That's one thing you always get from me is that day, man. Good, great, keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep
And,
pushing.
and let me tell you something. And what's so awesome about me is that I've been through everything that you can imagine. You know what I'm saying? I just look like this, but I've been through everything. I've been broke. I've been, foreclosure, bankruptcy, divorce.
You've been rich
Married.
too. You didn't have some money.
I had some money, lost some money. Anything you name, I done been through it. But I tell you what, I'm tell you what I do know. And somebody told me this when I first got involved in this game called network marketing, is that you treat everybody with respect, you treat everybody good.
Absolutely.
Because you never know later on down the line. And I felt that when I was going through divorce, when I was going through, my dad had passed, my grandma had passed, it was brothers like y'all. You know what I'm saying? When I came to your office, man, you just showed me love. You know what I'm saying? Just showed me love. And people that I don't even know I helped. Man, I remember you helped me, and they reached back and helped me. These are people that, in the forefronts of where you're trying to get back on your feet, that help you. And you don't never know what you're doing for them. And that's what I love about this.
Big facts. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
All right, you kind of. I'm like close.
You almost sold?
Huh?
You almost sold?
Well, I mean, obviously,
Well, you already, because you're already in. I mean, you
yeah, I'm
kinda
already in.
sold.
So, but
he got you already.
I think when I say I'm close, I have a weird gift, and I don't normally say this publicly, but I always say me and money got a strange way of finding each other. We're gonna get together.
Oh, you
abundant.
said it several times in public.
one
This
way,
ain't your first
one way or
time.
another.
This
But
not your first
what
time.
I'm about, I say that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, I literally make a lot of money accidentally. I haven't committed to anything. I just have many gifts and a great network, so I get an opportunity to pull off a lot of different stuff. But I haven't made a commitment to anything. So and this is what I was telling him, like, so, and I've been trying to figure out, okay, what is it that I'm willing to commit to? Because normally it would be real estate, but I didn't want to go build in Fifth Ward. I didn't want to go build in Third Ward. I didn't want to go build in none of the parts where it was hot at, because I knew I wouldn't be building for my people. All I'm doing is help gentrify the neighborhood. And I can't knock nobody else that does it. You know what I mean? Salute to you. I mean, because if we don't do it, somebody gonna do it. But I know that when I'm building a $300,000 house or 350, 400 in Fifth Ward, the people I know can't buy it. So I made a conscious decision to say, you know what, I'm just not gonna build right now. I didn't like apartments because I'm big on home ownership. I'm big on assets. So I started off gonna build some apartments. Let me tell y'all this story real quick, man, because this is. So I gotta share this with everybody, because this is something. Be mindful whenever you go into business with somebody. Make sure you understand their situation as far as their marriage is concerned. Because every time you go into business with somebody that's married, you're going into business with both of them, not just one. Mm-hmm. And I just learned this. I had a piece of land that I was going to build some apartments on. And COVID came through, so I ended up not building the apartments. Land worth about $1 million. I got a steal on the land when I bought it. And so I did a joint venture with somebody. He was putting up all of the money. I was putting up the land. It's going to be about a $6 million project. Well, we ended up not doing it because of COVID. So no big deal. My mistake. I never took him off title. So I needed about $500,000. I said, I know I got it over here. I was going to do a quick hard money loan, 7-10 days, go get $500,000 on this land. I go to get the money, and his wife has been awarded his company. And now she's on my deed. True story. She's on my deed. She ain't did nothing. But they got divorced. He had a stroke, blah, 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 this, that, and the other, and she's on my deed.
Nothing you can do about it?
She says it's worth 1.5, and she wants me to buy her out of 750. So we're working on it. But anyway, true story, man. So
are you working? Or are you working?
As you get older, you think a little different, you know.
I mean, she's single.
You know, a younger man ain't gonna, you know, a younger me, it would have probably been a life or death situation, you know. Them people done showed me they for real now, you know, and everybody I know gonna tell. So
I've been watching Snowfall, so that's why I'm like, you know, that's kind of what he's going through right now. So
really,
know, mama messed off the bag.
Damn.
You seen Snowfall, Lonnie?
Y'all don't watch Snowfall? Y'all watch Snowfall?
I haven't watched it since I watched the first season.
It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, so just be mindful of that. But as I was saying, I haven't committed to anything, so I'm kind of really looking at this like, okay. Because I ran some numbers, you know, to me the numbers tell a story, and I kind of ran some numbers, and I was like, I can see how I could make $150,000 a month with this, or more.
Imagine this, though.
I saw it.
Imagine this, though.
I literally saw it. Like, okay, this kind of money I like.
Imagine this. I mean, when you're talking to youngsters, right, and that's not, for us, it's different. But when we talk to youngsters, say how much money you need to make per month. When they asked you that question to us back in the day, we'll tell you, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. They don't even know how much money they need to make per month. You know what I'm saying? Because they so caught up on paying this bill, paying that bill, but they don't know. I'm talking about as I speak as the whole of people youngsters who you talk to, right? With this opportunity, right? Let's say, for instance, that let's say your bills are $3,000 a month, right? So if you get a package that's $10,000, right? That's going to pay $3,000 a month whether you leave the house or not. So for you to know that, okay, my bill is going to be paid, that frees and clears your mind to hustle, you know, and that opens up more doors as you get out there and hustle and meet other people and networking with other people. But right now we're in a rat race and trying to pay this, pay that, pay this, catch up with this, do this person because that person got this. We're not understanding how money works. And that's what's so good about Gemini Global is that we can use this platform by educating these young brothers and sisters on how money really works. You see what I'm saying? By giving back, because ain't nobody like you ain't got millions and millions of dollars.
I ain't got it no more. Don't do that. Don't do that shit.
Man,
Hey, man, I don't got it no more. Listen, I do not have it like that right now.
Y'all see this suit coat look like $1
working.
million to me.
Yeah, this is.
to me.
Dre just said it had what you said? What shoulder pads in it. I ain't got the same kind of suits no more, man. Hey, man, listen, I'm working on it. I'm coming back. I ain't got it no more, man. I ain't got it like that. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna get it back.
Because you got brothers and sisters looking at you like, man, I want to be like Adrian, but I ain't got the kind of money Adrian got.
Got
right
$1 million
now.
network.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that.
You got that.
And Dre, they looking at you brothers. They be like, okay, I want to do it, but I can't be like them because I don't have the money that they have. What can I do to get involved, or how can I get involved? And we just talking about $50.
I think it's always money is relative to exposure. So when I say it's relative to exposure, a lot of times you can take people that'll say, I need to make 10,000 a month, 12,000, 15,000, whatever the case may be, because they need to make an X amount of dollars based on what they've been exposed to. Because exposure changes your thought process, your belief system, everything. You know, I say it all the time. When you're accustomed to riding first class, when you get on a plane, it's hard to go past them seats because you feel like you're supposed to be there. So you don't mind paying an extra $600-700 for those seats because this is what you've been exposed to. When you go to the best restaurants, you don't mind paying that because you've been exposed to it. So to ask somebody that question, what do you need to make? It's a matter of what they've been exposed to. And so if somebody says they need to make $5,000, that takes care of what they've been exposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally, I don't have to make that, but that's kind of how, when I said I could make 150 with this if I applied myself, that made sense to me because it was like, okay, that's something that I could put in place that makes sense to take care of all the things I need to take care of. Because one of the biggest things I tell people, it's extremely difficult to work on your vision and be creative when you haven't got past your bills. I don't give a damn how smart you is, how good you is.
That's real talk.
If you haven't got past the bills, it is extremely difficult to be creative, to be a visionary, and all those things. You can still be there.
Meet that roof.
But the bulk of your time and energy is spent meeting the necessities. You got to get past the necessities. Yeah. This is why, shout out to Smackwater. You was talking about Jay-Z today, and you saying why Jay was Jay-Z talking about just being at peace and things of that nature. It's easy to say those things once you get past the necessities. You're not chasing money no more. Now your purpose is to make a difference. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's what was being said, Smackwater, So
yeah. He was on his Instagram with that?
Yeah, he was on Instagram saying that today. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see what he said though. Go ahead.
I gotta check him out.
Yeah, he was talking about Jay-Z on the other day. Let me see.
So let's get on current times, man. Like, I've been seeing, I was just seeing the Cash App dude get stabbed up. But the next day we see the government announced they got a new Cash App system called what? Fed now?
Fed now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is that about? You familiar with that?
I'm a little familiar with it, but I think I'm in the gray area. So I think as a criminal, and I think as, somebody's not a criminal. So my thing is that, okay, if you're going to do that, then what keeps America going in a circle is the dope money, drug money. So where all that money going to go to if you're doing, it's going to be like a Cash App or a Fed now? I don't see it. Me personally, I don't see it.
I see it clearly.
Yeah, I see it can happen, but I'm just saying what's going to happen where...
You saying what's going to happen to the black market?
Yeah, what happened to the black market?
So it's pretty simple. When I was in high school, we used to tilt over the soda machine. I broke my big foot, and let me let y'all know, my big toe, you can't walk without your big toe because we was tilting it over and letting the drinks come out, right? So then we figured out after that. Huh?
That was your idea?
What, to tilt it over? We did it every day. I don't know who idea it was,
God.
So you just pull the thing down.
Now we try
Aroma you got from up under the thing, man, and let it fall
That was
over.
our kid. He tipping over.
But what I'm saying is you graduated to this little magnet thing where you could do the same thing like a coin, drop a coin and pull it back, and it read. So I think it doesn't matter what the government or anybody, law enforcement puts in place, there's going to be people that are going to find a way around it. Now, as far as what's happening is, I think the world is changing so fast based on technology. I read this thing that said up until 2003, it took 20 years to change the system. It took 20 years. After 2003, it took like 13 days.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Yeah.
From 20 years to 13 days. Who would have thought? Some things I thought would stay in place forever, like Google. I was like, nobody could ever challenge Google. Shit, ChatGPT, damn, they're wiping them out right now.
Overnight.
That's
Like,
the AI thing, right?
yeah. And it's phenomenal. But let's look at what ChatGPT is doing. So now when you have all these market research firms and you have different companies that do all types of things, you can prompt that and it'll do it for you. I mean, like literally, I don't know how we're going to continue to survive with all the way the tech. We have the technology to pretty much have robots in all the fast food restaurants now. I read a book in 2017 when I was locked up called Rise of the Robot, Martin Ford. If y'all haven't checked it out, get that book. It's a great book. But we have the technology right now to replace probably 30% of society in their jobs.
That's
What would the government do for a tax base? What would they do for a tax base? I mean, I don't know the answer to that.
Corporations, I guess, but who would be the consumer if nobody has jobs?
That's the problem.
Right.
And this is the reason why we have all of this technology that we haven't implemented just as of yet. They don't need nobody to work in the fast food industry right now.
I need to go back and watch iRobot so I can be up on game and shit, because that's probably
Think about this, and y'all go back and do the research. In 1985, GM moved their factories to China. They made a $6 billion profit, right? But the factory that they had here, I think, employed about, I don't know if it was 5,000 or 6,000 people. The same factory right now only needs 6 people. It's all automated. The same thing, you have the exact same thing right now, that you need 6 people and it's all automated with all the machines pulling all the stuff out, putting it together and everything. So the moral of the story is...
Get into coding.
Huh?
Get into STEM.
No,
You don't need shit. ChatGPT can code for you.
yeah.
That's crazy.
ChatGPT can code for you.
That was
You
crazy,
must ain't
man.
played with it, Drake.
Not Chat. I seen it, but I ain't fucking with you.
Go home and play with it.
I'm about to.
It can code for you.
I'm about to.
But it's happening right now. 80% of these buildings that we used to occupy are empty. In Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that high. I ain't gonna let you get that one away. No, it's not 80%.
In Galleria, a lot of those buildings are empty.
Is the Stanford building still empty?
I'm sure it is.
A lot of these buildings are empty, man. 30.
I haven't seen them make none of the Stanford building. That's the first building I thought about. Like, I think that one still is empty.
Yeah. All these
I was locked up with that dude for a little while.
I met him. You know who
Yeah,
took
I
me
met
over
him
there,
too.
Leonard, to meet him? Take a guess. Wild guess. No, Davis.
The pharmacy dude?
No, the little Oriental dude we know.
Oh, okay.
He took me over
Yeah,
there
the
to meet.
pharmacy dude introduced me to him. He was when he came
Stanford.
to FDC.
I almost gave Stanford some real money too. God damn, I'm glad I did.
Stan, so they railroad.
I almost put a whole ticket in there with him.
See, I told you
But
got
I
that
think
money.
I'd have got my money back at that time because that was early on.
Right.
Yeah, I told you got that money.
That was when the feds got the men the money. Shit, they got both of us. They could have just took the money if they gonna do that and let me go out, stay out here and try to get the money back, man.
Man, where can the audience find you, man, before we get up out of here, man? Where can they find you to
Are you just cutting it short now because you done looked at your phone? Who on the phone, man? Man, the man just sat there and looked at his phone and said, "Where can we find you? We got to get out of here." Hey, man, we can't keep doing this shit.
Because my producer ain't doing his job tonight. He over there sitting down.
What are you doing, man? You supposed to be firing questions at us.
Yeah, what happened?
But you know what? On a serious tip, where can they find you at? Because we're going to say, what I am going to do before I say that, you and I, we can probably do it next week. Let's set up a meeting and sit down. I'm going to let you make a presentation to some of my guys and see what we can do. But tell the audience where they can find you and you know, how they get involved with this opportunity.
Leonard Boss Wilson, Instagram. Lifestyle Empowerment Now, Instagram.
So, nigga make some money. They change their name.
Absolutely.
What you going to change your name to, Dre?
Dre.
Just Dre?
That's it.
Now, I can't be cold no more. I can't be cold world. This nigga J. Cole and took it. I hate that shit. Niggas be saying cold world. I'm like, at one time I felt like, nigga, that nigga ain't got no money like that. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole and Brand Pastor, nigga. They took me for 8 years, though, nigga. Shit, you had a hell of a start at that. Plus, you can rap.
He hit me, so I fuck with Cole.
I fuck with J. Cole, man. You tough. Hey, so, you guys, please reach out to Leonard. We're going to set something up in the office. We probably take about a week or two to release this. How long have we been? Because we're going to have to get a little quicker, Leonard. How long have we been? 2 weeks out? Okay. Okay, so what we'll do is go ahead and release it, and then we'll set the meeting up. Because we have some really faithful people that listen to our podcast that really they tell me I'm throwing you under the bus at times, and they tell me all kinds of.
That wasn't a shock to nobody in this room.
You're single though. It's okay.
I am. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't a shock to nobody in this room.
Oh, you single?
They be talking about me in this podcast too. Like, man, you gotta stress you single. Like, yeah, what you mean? Why not? Why wouldn't I?
Hey man, listen, man. I'm a fan of good work, Dre.
I'm just saying.
Hey, you've been putting in some good work, man.
I just been chilling, man.
Hey, you've been
trying to find myself.
You trying to find yourself? Where did you lose? Where did you first lose yourself?
I don't know. According to them, I ain't never had myself, so I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
You trying to find you?
Yeah.
Man, take all the time in the world
Thank you,
to
brother.
find you.
I appreciate it, man.
Can I ask you a question?
Trying to protect my mental.
Protect your peace.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question.
What's the question?
And
do I have to answer it?
I would like you to. You don't have
that's
to answer.
Fine. That's fine.
One thing I've learned about you, you're your own man. You're gonna do what you want to do. But do you think you'll ever get married?
What you just say about somebody stealing the property from dude because he caught a stroke? Probably not. I don't know. I don't think so. I would like to. Did I answer your question?
How about yourself, Leonard? You think you're gonna get remarried?
I'm already married, man.
Damn.
Oh, you married? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know you was married. I thought you was.
Oh, is this your second time? You said divorce earlier.
Nah, I've been with my ladies for about 10, 12 years, but we married. I ain't official, but we married. I mean,
Oh, okay. You one of them. I got you. My boy.
yeah.
My boy.
It seems like we put a ring on their finger.
God!
You say I do.
Hey man,
Everything changed.
hey man, listen, it's going in a totally different direction, man. Listen,
Everything changed.
I'm gonna let Leonard. He didn't really give y'all the company information and everything. He gave y'all how to reach him.
Yeah.
So please reach out to the brother. And we don't want this to take a toll. So thank y'all for tuning into the Cole and Dre podcast. I'm Cole.
And this is Dre. We out.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, man, what time it is, man? Hey. Relentless. Hey. Hey. Relentless. Hey. 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 Hey, Cole. Boss straight. 2 mother watch them out. No count. All facts like what you talking about. Boy, listen and pay attention to what we talking about. We can show you how to make 100,000 in the drop.